I want to talk about how you're able to maintain clients who come in for the first time, any kind of new clients, and any kind of clients who maybe are working for the first time. How do you maintain them so you get that relationship continuing through years and years and years? When we spoke earlier in the week, you mentioned that being in communication with them is really, really important. I was hoping you can tell us a little bit about that philosophy. Like, how important is communication? Do you have any rules for how you communicate with your clients?
Yeah, I mean, one of my, I don't want to say rules, but one thing I always find is open honesty and communication, especially for a client that you're working with. And if they're on the trip, and basically if something is going wrong while on their trip, they know you're in communication with them and trying to take care of it. Nobody wants to be ignored, obviously. So, but and that's how I kind of sort of, as long as I'm open and honest with them, that's kind of, to some degree kind of, gives my personality, off, because I care. So, so yeah, it's one of those things that I think it's very important to kind of, just throw for future clients, for referrals and everything, because that's what you want to kind of build on. So I've also, like, I have a client who I did their wedding 10 years ago, and I've done all their Mexico trip with their kids now. And it's always like, and, I believe, and she's a Facebook friend, and we've kept in touch through Facebook. I've seen her kids grow. She's seen my kids grow. So that's how it's kind of been, sort of building that relationship. And sometimes, one thing we always make it personal too is in the office, like whenever a new client, well, any client actually, to be honest with you, when they book a big trip with us, we're always sending thank you notes. Okay. Thank you for booking. It's really important to build that relationship with them. Always following up with them when they come back from their trip, saying, "Hey, welcome back. Hope you had a great trip." If you don't hear from them while on the trip, that's good. No news is good news. So, but when they come back, we always follow up because we want to see how their trip, went. If everything went well, if there's anything that happened, needs to be taken care of. So,